know that they left us outside the harbor in New York until the daybreak. We sat out there for probably 2 hours. We couldn't figure out why the hell that we were sitting outside the New York harbor. And when the daybreak came, they moved in, and so you could see the Statue of Liberty. Yeah. And they were playing the national anthem. Goddamn, everybody was crying. Tears rolled down their cheeks, and man, that was something. You know, coming back, I didn't come back until January the 6th of 46. Yeah. And we had been the 80th Division, the 2nd 317, had been down to off Schaffensburg Air Base, and that had been converted. It was formerly a German air base, and they had converted it into a deployment area, and they would ship people from all over Europe into there with so many points. And each day that they came into our section, we had a list of everybody with their points. Well, at that time I was first sergeant, and so I would every morning I'd get a paper down, a directive that we need so many men, whether it was 10 or maybe 50, but they had to have so many points. And so I would look down my roster, and I would pick out the guys with the most points, and we would send them. Well, finally, on the 5th of January, they said, well, we're being relieved, and the 80th is going home. So we went up to Le Havre and France, and loaded onto a boat. They said, now you get downstairs in the boat, and we went clear to the goddamn bottom of the boat. And they said, stay there because we're loading this and we don't want you in the way. Well, we stayed there that night, and the next morning woke up, everybody was seasick. Everybody, that damn boat was just going like this, we thought. It was awful. And one other sergeant, he said, God damn, Myers. He said, what kind of a storm are we in? I said, I don't know, but I said, let's go up and look out the bulkhead and see what the hell is going on anyway. So we walked up to the bulkhead and opened the door, and we were still tied to the goddamn dock.
It was a loading it.
It was that groundswell.
Oh yeah.
But in January you have that north wind that comes down the channel.
Right.
And it is a bitch out on the channel. Well, we got out then. We didn't leave that day because it was so bad. The next day it kind of settled down a little, and we took off and got down near the Azores. Well, when we passed north of the Azores, the captain came on the loudspeaker and he said, gentlemen, he said, we're in what they called a nor'easter. And he said, I've been in the Navy 31 years, and I have never experienced waves like this. And he said, the only thing we can do is to face into the waves and ride it out. And that's what we did. That damn boat would go up like that and come down, and there would pieces of old paint that would pop off of the side of the goddamn boat that would be a foot square.
Wow.
Yeah, pop right off the side of the boat. We had bunks. The guys were in them. They'd come down so hard that they would actually break the rope that they were around. And I thought, holy crap. I've been in combat for almost 2 years, And by God, I'm going to drown. Go home.
Going home.
You get people, I don't know what the generation can stand. Think about it, long way over there, all the way through Belgium, and all that ice. How do we survive? No bed and no never know where to go lay down. But you
know,
you fell down or been on the foxhole.
When I go back over there today and look at that beautiful country, I think, how could it have been so damn bad when we were here?
That's right.
That, hell, the trees were all blown to hell. The country was bare, and of course there was 15 inches of snow on it during nearly all the time we were up until the last week. I remember that near Heiderscheid, we were in the woods one day, and we were marching towards Borscheid, Kiemen Borscheid, and they said, hold up. So the guys, a couple of guys sat down on a log, and the rest of us were standing around there waiting, and this guy, he just happened to brace him. He went like that, he got up, said, what's the matter? He said, hell, that's not a log. He took his foot and scraped the snow off, and it was a damn frozen German that he had sitting on.
We did have a lot of trees today. Look at them. You'd be surprised how many they didn't get killed, they froze to death.
Yeah.
They would get injured, and before that aid could get to them, because if we were in combat, you couldn't evacuate them right then. And a lot of them, with being so cold and the trauma that they were in, they would freeze before that they could get to the aid stations.
A lot of people had me, when you find your hole and get in it over and stay. You stay my fluid. Where would you find a hole to get?
That's right.
That's crazy town.
You're just goddamn glad to have someone standing beside you.
Yes.
That by God, you never thought about abandoning them.
Yeah.